Ladies and gentlemen, this is MCTV, this is Wicked Street TV. Remember, it's a channel where everything happens, right? We're in the street, we're in the studio, we're everywhere. Okay, this is Wicked Game Show, but in this episode, we're doing something different. Remember, I accommodate anything that will promote equality, that will promote love, that will promote entertainment, that will promote anything that's going to boost up the spirit of anybody watching. I'm going to do something different today, and before then, keep watching, keep subscribing, and keep doing the good work. Alright, I am here with this amazing person. Wow, I wanted to do some busybody, but I won't. So that because we're here for something serious. So he's going to introduce himself, then we'll take it from there. So sir, can you tell us your name? Even nickname is okay here, right? If you can speak broken, you can speak just to express that. That's what we do here.
Give me a try, right?
Nah, very no offense. You say tribe, we know they do tribe here before. They won't listen. Alright, so introduce yourself, alright? Then we'll take it from there. So let's hear you, sir.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Yanga Leader Dabang, aka Leader Legend.
Okay, so I'll go with Leader Legend. So what you do, your portfolio, can we hear that?
Presently, I'm the SUG President of the Federal College of Education Pankshin. I'm a farmer, I'm a student without portfolio. The only portfolio is farming.
Alright, he is the current SUG President of the Federal College of Education Pankshin Plateau State. Okay, he's an amazing guy. I've heard a few days or months he has been elected. He has been doing some stuff. All right, so we're here for something different. All right, so sir, I have some few questions for you. All right, I do cover most of activities happening in the college. Yeah, I cover your what do they call it, matriculations, graduations, some special events. The kids straight away, comes there and cover it. All right, but I noticed some things that I feel okay, you should be heard. Alright, so that is why you were invited for this special episode. Hope you don't mind. Alright, so my question here is, what are some of the pressing challenges that you know or heard the students of Federal College of Education Pankshin Plateau State complaints about?
Okay, let me be straightforward. There are many.
Okay.
You know, in our school, you don't have to be direct. Sometimes they tend to see you as a person that side with either the management or the student. But I have to be blunt a little bit. Okay. Some of the key issues is that when we get to office, we realize that a student is not even supposed to pay for a handout. But from a 100 level, we thought it is a culture. So something that it is being done. If you did not do it, then it is bad. Wow. But the student don't have the right to pay for that. You don't have to even pay. And when the SUG, the student union government, want to talk about it, the lecturers can come to your office and tell you that you are fighting the lecturers instead of the management.
Okay, so there are two different. Is that a lie between the management and?
According to the lecturers, they are trying to create a distinct between them and the management. So they are of the opinion that the SUG should fight the management, not the lecturers. You find out, you come to school, you have one of the best libraries ever in the place. And the student, the serious one, go to library every day. While the unserious ones, some of them are not even in school. But you find out that they have A's and you're having B's because there are connections somewhere. Because someone buy handout and you did not buy it. And you know you did. They failed you.
Because you didn't buy the
Because
handout.
you did not buy handout.
Wow.
And these are some of the issues. But on our side, I know sometimes I will have to confess on the screen, we are lacking. But the reason why I will say that is because we come short in terms of being factual. You go to a lecturer's office, you say you should bring evidence that shows this thing and this thing and this thing.
And you have none.
And there's none. Yes. The last examination, NC3 examination, they come to my office, they said, in School of Education, that they told them to pay 3,500 naira as departmental. But if you pay the 3,500 naira, they give you a receipt of 500 naira.
Let me not prognose, sir. Let me prognose. I've been in the domain for quite a long time. Yes, I can ascertain to that fact, and I don't stand to be corrected. I'm unapologetic about this. Okay, yes. I did the payment for this young guy because he was sick. He's afraid, but he's my boy. And I saw, I think 500, I'm not mistaken, or 1,000. I was like, I thought they said 3,500. He said, so that's what we see here. That the last time his father doubted it when the father saw the receipt. That's why the father had to transfer the money to me so that I can make the payment. Now I have issues with the father because he said I did the payment and I coincided
That's what is happening in our school now. Because the last time we spoke with the management, I told them some of us pay school fees for ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
But we will not lie to ourselves that 70% of our students are being sponsored by either their parent or their guardian. And that guardian or the parent need a receipt of everything you do.
Exactly.
So I told my father, I want to go and pay 3,500 naira as departmental in education.
Exactly.
Then I brought a receipt of 500. I become a thief at the expense of my lecturer. And I think this is one of the key pressing issues.
Okay. You know what? I don't want us to keep stressing on that because I'm going to have a forum. That's this upcoming show. It's going to be a forum of which I will have a collaboration with your office. I'll fix that. So I think we'll invite students who can come and air up their views that they can be heard. So let's just keep that. At least these issues, I think we have pressed it a little bit. My number 2 question. Based on your personal opinion and your office, right? How do you think these issues can be resolved? Now I'm making it on your office because we are holding a very vital position right now. So how do you think this issue can be resolved?
No, I'm a leader. My name is leader, and I'm also a leader by portfolio already. And I want to correlate my office with that of the Nigerian society at large. Before, we actually thought that it is the leader that make everything good.
Okay.
But according to Nigerian society now, whether we like it or not, our leaders, they are trying in their own space, but the citizens are still suffocating their effort. I could remember I told you earlier, I'm a farmer.
Yes.
It's a fertilizer we buy that they said it is, the name of the fertilizer is not for sale. Government produce the fertilizer. They write not for sale, under they said buyers beware. But the name of the fertilizer we went and buy, I bought it this year around 36,000. The name of the fertilizer is not for sale, since Buhari government. And this happened in our school. You have your handbook. The handbook actually shows that you cannot buy the handout, but you buy it. I'm very sorry, I will still cite another example.
Okay, no problem.
I went to buy FUE at this John Cato filling station, and I met one woman. The woman was actually fighting. She was fighting on the day before yesterday. She came to buy FUE with a jar, a small jar, and she bought 7,000 naira, and the jar was full. It was last year before this fuel stuffs. So the jar was full that they even put the rest in her car.
Okay.
So she was like, wow, this police station is very good. Then the next 3 days she come to that police station with the same price
and the same road
and everything. But the 7,000 fuel could not reach the middle of the jar. And she said she would not collect the fuel and she would call police because the day before yesterday she came and buy a jar. And before 7,000 can fool it actually. 7 to 8, 9.
The same price.
So when she was fighting, the staffs there, she said she wanted to see the managers. Then she created a little bit holder in the station. And there are many cars waiting to buy the fuel. Then many drivers in that car come out instead of fighting the filling station staff or the manager. They are fighting the woman. That if she is not ready to buy the fuel at that price, then she should give them space they are ready to buy.
Wow.
This is Nigerians decision. And this is the same thing that happened here. Now we can release the press. Student, don't pay money for handout. Don't pay money for test. You already paid it in your school fees. You have paid money for paper to print your test questions. Don't do this. When the lecturer come to the class and he said that actually the SUG have already instructed you not to pay, you will find some rich kid have gone to pay. So you people that could not pay, you don't even have the money, you become vulnerable to that cause.
So what you're trying to explain right now is one of the ways you feel you are going to help in resolving this is sensitizing the students actually. Yeah, they should get to know. They should know their handbook.
Yes, they should know their handbook. They should develop the spirit of unanimosity.
Okay.
When the class have already said we will not pay, then nobody should pay. But one person have a godfather in the management. One person, the lecturer that said we should pay, is one person godfather. We will say and say, this guy, they talk say we will not pay. I could remember, the welfare minister, present welfare minister of NAPS, we had some problem last semester on one course because of late coming, 5 minutes late. There are some ethics in education that we know. As a lecturer, if you are to use 2 hours, 10 minutes to time or 5 minutes to time, you are supposed to release the student because they might have another class.
Yes.
But you will exhaust your time and if you go to another class, the lecturer will block you because he will come late. So that time you will be 5 minutes late, you close loop. And students were like, okay, we gathered ourselves. You want to have a test. He's already taken an attendance and he said it's 15 marks already. So everybody should enter. You know, when we had the meeting, everybody wanted to go and enter, boom. We later realized that it was only the welfare minister, not welfare minister that entered. Everyone stood behind. He became a victim of our own circumstances.
Wow.
And this is the school syndrome. Everybody have a godfather. Because at this lecture and later I will follow him now. He will do me.
Okay, so SUG President, like I said, this forum I'm about to fix, right? I want you to work on your documents, papers, installation and stuff, because I don't want it to be anything that has to do with violence. Okay, let it not be heard or known that during your regime violence or stuff like that. But there are peaceful ways of dealing with that, right? Because this question I'm asking, I'm going to bring it to the table. Actually, you will know how to address that to the students. I know the students sees this because most of my programs come through to the stuff. Right, but let me get to the last question. Right, what recommendations can you make to people who are supposed to resolve these pressing challenges faced by the students of Federal College of Education Pension? What recommendation people who are supposed to? Because I know that the power is not in your hands.
I understand.
Though to an extent you have the capacity. Right? Yeah. So
the recommendation, peaceful demonstration in Nigeria as a society is constitutionally allowed.
Okay.
But our school does not even call it peaceful demonstration. Protest is illegal. So I cannot allow a single student to go out on any demonstration because his right has been trampled. Then the second one is, they say if you call it criticism, then it is not enough until you add constructive criticism. Because some of these things, some people post it online. If you see it, we snap it, we screenshot it. It's not because we want to return the person or not, but you realize that there are constructive stuff. And the last meeting we had with the management, we actually showed some of the posts to the management. So this thing, there's a saying that says a hungry man is an angry man. So this one, he brought it out of anger. It was a very nice vocabulary. They said you cannot remove vocabulary from a man that is speaking from his heart. So when we pick those ones and make sure we cancel the name of the people because we don't want them to be victimized. And there's this conference we went in just with the Dean Student Affairs last time. It was PCC conference, Public Complaint Commission. So So they invited all the SUG presidents and their dean, and they are talking about student victimization. There are channels at which, when the management refuse to listen to us, when the lecturers refuse to listen to us, then there are websites they even give us. You can send to them, and I'm a witness to what PCC have done to people. There's one guy in First Bank Mango. Actually, his money was missing in the bank. He complained, they refused. When he sent a mail to the PCC, they have to retrieve his money. So the PCC brought it down to school level. Many students have been victimized in time of sexual harassment.
Now let's do this. Okay, apart from involving the PCC,
that one is when it gets.
Let's see how we're going to tackle it.
It's happening here.
Right. So what we'll do is that we're going to. I know that the management will get to see this video. We're not here to cajole you or to insult your personality or your office. We are working so hard for the betterment of the students and parents at large. Like the degree student that complained something bitterly to me. Alright, he said they are paying 70-something thousand, if I'm mistaken, as school fees. I started to be corrected, right? Then he said they are still paying 8,000 for TRCN. Not that they're still going to pay for the certificate and stuff. Right, so these are some issues we're going to tackle on the forum. Alright, so please, I want you to speak to your students or speak to people about this TRCN. They know about the forum at large and about this thing. Just sum it up then.
I think I just heard about the forum now, and I believe it's going to be hit because I will back it 100%. But if I would have loved if you allowed me to address the student. The TRCN and the school fees.
Okay.
TRCN is a separate body from the school.
Okay.
The school have to accommodate TRCN because they want to encourage students to have that certificate. But it is a different program. It's just like we finish medicine. When you have to write national exams.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they call it.
So we realize that our school run on education. And before you get any tangible work in the government, you must have TRCN.
Okay.
So in our effort, or in the management of effort to advise students to register for TRCN, they brought it to the FC machine. You must not go to their headquarters to register.
Okay.
So when they brought it, they said, okay, still students don't want to register because they don't know the impact of it. And they put it in the school fees. So when they put it in the school fees, it was used to before. The money, the degree paid 4,000 naira. The NC paid 3,500 naira. So when the school fee structure of FC Pension was reviewed last year, then in the middle of the payment of the school fees, TRCN came with a circular that their own fee has been reviewed from 4,000 to 8,000. And the NC went from 3,500 naira to 7,500 naira, which make it 100% increment.
Yes.
You were paying 4,000 naira, now you are supposed to pay 8,000 naira. 100% increment. NC were paying 3,500 naira, but now they are paying 7,500, which make it almost 105% increment. And when they come with the circular, school fees have already, the portal is open. So many students have already paid 4,000 in their school fees for TRCN. So when TRCN come to collect their money, they refuse to collect 4,000 per student. 8,000 because it was circular. They said the circular came already, but portal was open, and many students have already paid 4,000. There was a little bit catastrophe that they have to go to TRCN office in Abuja to settle them. So when they said, okay, our school fees has been reviewed, we are paying almost 74,000 plus, the sciences are paying almost 81. If we are to add 8,000 naira, the school fees will be very heavy. And they said, okay, since the TRCN is something that you will have to decide for it. There are many NCE3 students that come back to
for the TRCN.
They are in degree now. They did NCE, they registered TRCN, they have the result. So they come back to degree. What they have to do is to upgrade their result from NCE level to degree level. But they will still put it in their school fees to pay for TRCN when they have TRCN certificate.
Wow.
So the issue of refunding the money back to them because you already have the result, it takes a very long way. Because you know you will have to pass through some preview, auditors, stuff. The manager said, okay.
Wow. So what you're trying to say now is that TRCM is a different thing.
Body.
Are you getting that? The body is not an FCE, that's Federal College of Education thing. All right. Secondly, the payment is not from the college; it's directly from TRCM. Okay, it's a separate body. So please, in case you are confused about it, you've heard it from the SUG himself. All right. So please. You can calm your nerve down.
But my advice to the student also, by all means, try and register it in the school, because having many students inducted is also creates some level of prestige to the school.
Okay.
So going to register it there is not bad, but putting it in our school fees make it a little bit complicated. Okay. So going there, register it. If they had put at it, you won't have even known. The problem is that they are afraid of what if you add it, then they bring another circular. Circular that there is an increment.
So thank you so much, SUG President. If I should allow you, you have a lot to say. No one that has just elected you, like you're full, like an embodiment of knowledge and love for your students. Okay, so please, I'm making it open right now. Go to your office, sit down with your what do they call it? Your cartel or cabinet. I don't say cartel. Your cabinet, discuss it, or come up with a date or time. Then we put it together. Then we'll see how to help the students. Since them, I'm so pleased to have you, and I'm going to invite you for the game show proper, where I'm going to crack your brain my own way. All right. So this SUG President of the Federal College of Education, that is the current is active right now. Okay, yes, he's younger. That's the particular person, right? Younger means guy. Like, you are saying that he's just here because of his duties. When you meet him as an assault guy, alright, now is this interpretation on how you want to, you know? So of the greatest boo, of the greatest baba. So SUG President for you, I'm so pleased to have you here. And thank you so much for honoring my invitation. Alright? Keep doing your good work, and I know that God will help you. It's not easy because they said uneasy is the head and where's the crown? Yes, so please keep doing it, and I believe some people are. And remember, not every student, not every staff, not every management will work with you. Even your cabinet, some people will be against you.
Seriously.
Just keep doing the good work, okay? And thank you so much.
The student prayers.
Good, students, please pray for him. He's a lot of work. We're not going to reach that. So thank you so much, and have a pleasant day.